Mock civilization. Don't get mad, get smart. Don't be wrong.
Hey, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hey, I'm glad and happy to see those smiling faces. Ain't nobody scared. I'm telling you, we sit up there letting these people put these breaking news and all this stuff out here. And first of all, I want to extend my condolences to those people that lost their lives in that plane crash. I'm telling you, what is going on? It's been one thing, tragedy, on a large scale after another. Since that clown show was elected, do anybody put that connection together? Woo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't see we in danger. I didn't see, are you scared yet? I didn't see the complainers and all the pain people are feeling. Like, what is going on? Do they forget? We've been through this. We've been down this road. We expect this. You should always have a plan. If you don't have a plan, get a plan for anything that happens. It's just like when your house burned down. Don't they tell you to have a escape route, have fire insurance, or we don't want disasters, but we know disasters do happen, and we are in a disaster phase right now. Uh, Wait a minute. We have been in a disaster phase since the white man landed on Plymouth Rock. But, or should I say, since they came out of the mountains of Caucasus. um, but I just want to say, get a plan for whatever happens. And don't let these leaked memos talking about they're not going to be celebrating Women's Day. Uh, this is just something, you can't believe everything you hear. Believe what you see. And then you have to also make sure you see what's behind the curtain too. Because these people, they know special effects. They know how to maneuver mirrors and stuff and make you think you're looking at something, but you're really looking at something else that looks like it's something that you're looking at. Okay. And continue to be happy. Put in a plan. I got a plan. Okay. Because I rely a lot on the government for a lot of things, as millions of us do. And that's because of circumstance. Nobody wants to rely on the government. I wish I could work. I wish I could make enough money to do the things that I want to do. But that's not always the case. And they fail to realize when I hear people talking about, oh, stop, we don't have to pay for y'all. And all this. I'm like, come on. Do you understand that it's the government that makes these problems, that try to solve these problems? They don't put the two and two together because their addition is biased. And we as people have to stop, blaming them for all our problems either. We have to stop. And when I sing, I didn't even look at it because I like listening to Michael Nance. But when I see that subject line, are you scared yet? No.
probability, or what I call
Now I'm gonna tell you, I did
what
get
is
in
less unlikely
uh,
than the other.
strategic
Given the closeness of the two countries
strategic
geographically,
mode
the contact that we know is
when
taking place in
they
60
was talking about cutting Medicaid and
when
Medicare
we
and
cross
food
the
stamps
began
and
to be
all the government stuff because
the
it not only
likelihood
affects
of
me, it
contact
affects a
is
whole lot of other
extremely
people
high, and I
that
think that
depend
if
on
we
that.
have to prove anything, it should be
I don't know
very
what
foolish
world they living
now
in,
that
thinking it's
there
not
were
people out here that are in
significant
circumstances
Egyptian
beyond
influences of
their
Greek philosophy at this time, and
control.
the Greeks themselves associated the word
And all
philosophy
the
with
tax
Egypt
money
in the
that we
earliest
give these
references
people,
to it.
you know,
It
you know
seems
they
very strange
taxing
that
the money that they taxed.
the people who maintain the Greeks' own tradition on this subject should be
They tax the money that we work for, and then they tax the money that we spend. It's too much. Yes,
Well, I think those are some interesting
and they forget one
ideas, and I
vital
like to
thing.
think very hard
We
about them, but I think we must also think about
on this
the
earth
things
to help
that
one
are very
another.
different and very confusing in the tradition, such as
Okay,
some of the things
but
that Pythagoras learned in Egypt.
it's just like when I
learned
seen
there
them,
because they
this
aren't
certain thing,
consistent
this
in
certain
Hebrew.
person trying
There
to
are some mistakes that are made in the Greek
blame
understanding of
the
Hebrew.
last administration
And
for
one problem is
a policy
in thinking
of the
about
last
those continuities.
administration.
Very
That policy had nothing to do with those
forget
decisions
in
those
Egypt
people
over a long period of time,
used
say from the 10th
playing,
century to the
flying
7th century.
that plane
Then there was
in the
a window of
helicopter.
opportunity. And then again, the Persians moved in, kept the Greeks from getting there in any great number, and really until the conquest of
When are we going to grow
Egypt
up and
by
stop blaming
Alexander.
other
I
people
hate to
for
interrupt you, Professor
mistakes and
Lefkowitz, but
accidents?
the idea here
Accidents
is
happen.
to
Mistakes
not
happen.
just explain the question.
You know
as
what
you
policies
yourself
are?
asked,
Policies
but to follow
are
through
in place
based
to
on
blame
the response you
people
got.
Well, I thought
and
that's what I was doing.
for politicians.
All right, well then,
Because policies don't make anybody
Professor
smarter.
Lefkowitz, would you
They don't
like
make
to ask a
anybody
question? I mean, Professor Bernal, would you
more
like to ask
safer.
a question of Professor
Because you're the one that is driving that car, you're the one that is driving that plane, and it's your decision. Whatever policy is on that book have no bearing on that.
An article in the New Yorker showing a particular medical view was taken by the Greeks.
And I was trying to,
Why is it
I had the misfortune of wanting to listen to what, and I could not understand nothing he was saying.
The possibility,
Repeating over and over the same thing. It's so disturbing that we have people making decisions that is not even
There's
smarter than a
no
fifth grader.
reason to deny it. It's just simply to try and find what these ideas were.
You know
Now,
who's
in the case
who's
of the
making all
medical
these
thing that you
decisions?
mentioned,
You know it ain't him
it
because he has
happens to
no
be a
idea
complete wrong idea, and of course, wrong
of
ideas
nothing
are
about
transmitted as well
the
as
world.
right ideas. And this is one thing that in tracing the history of the world, we tend to concentrate so much on the glorious achievements and the glories of Greece, the glories of Egypt. There are also some.
I'm not even going to talk about it, but
some of the
I'm not even
medical
going to say.
ideas are one of them. I think we're all very lucky not to have been living
I'm
at
not
that
going to say
time.
anything.
But
all I know is we can't be scared. We come from forefathers and foremothers that have went through worse than what we're going through. But think about it. In 1920, they didn't even have half of what we had. Couldn't do half of what we had. Do. And they made it. They survived. Because they had something that we have now, but somehow it's been suppressed. We have power and we have the brains and the means. Now, we have the ability to find out our own information instead of relying on social media. But you know what happened is we got lazy. We got the remote control. We got a lot. We got policy.
I had a quick
That didn't make us
Actually, at the introduction to the second
smarter,
edition
didn't make us stronger.
Bradley's The Iceman Inheritance, very
The phones got smarter and we got dumber because we are letting these people put stuff in our mind, feeding us lies, and believing it. And I know that because when in 2016, when that thing running against Hillary, I was getting all these news in my feed, and they kept harping on 1980s crime bill, Hillary calling us predators, and all that stuff. And they kept talking about that. I'm like, that's going to get a lot of people confused. I was there. I know how bad it was. And
from before 1250, in fact, going back,
we had a lot of stupid idiots there because, for one thing,
significant implications for the idea, which some scholars
they want to keep blaming others for stuff. Okay, because if you're gonna play the game, know the rules. Okay, because if you want to go out there and sell crack on the corner or whatever, be a big crime boss or whatever, know the rules. Okay, you're black, you're not going to be treated like everybody else. So if you're willing to take that chance and play it, but don't go back and start crying because you got 20 years and the white man across the street only got 5. You know the rules when you got in the game. And I know how they is. They was predators. They stole everything that wasn't bedded in concrete. They killed their own parents to try to get money to buy crack. Kids lost their homes. It was bad. And families did not stick together. And this is back in the 80s. And it was worse now because we didn't have the internet. We didn't have half the stuff that we had. Most black folks wasn't working. They wasn't making a lot of money. They wasn't in politics like they are now. And people are going to let that steer you in the path of voting for a racist that has been known and proven to be a criminal and a racist and an idiot. Oh, but anyway, we're not going to let none of this take away our joy and our freedom and our willing to do good by our children, because it is time for us to start raising warriors of change. It's time for us to start living for our children, because you see right now what we're going through. And it's a shame that our kids, some of our kids, have to leave a dysfunctional home, a triangle home, and have to leave home and be under a tyrannical, horrible government. That's got to stop. We have to get our kids ready for this change because they are in bad shape. Really, they need us. They need us because we are the only people on this planet that have the good sense to make a fair and healthy world. And until we make our mind up to get back what we lost, it's going to continue to get worse. Because we see that these people are trying to take us back. We can't go back. And we have to stop listening to these people on YouTube because they is only on there to make money. This is nothing new. This is a continuation of what's been going on in this country since the white man put their foot on Plymouth Rock. Now that little that's crazy. That is crazy. So we're gonna have to start teaching our kids to have pride in themselves, their family, and their land, because this land belongs to us. This land is here to sustain us and is here for us to take care of.
There will be order. Thank you.
Be happy. Stay happy. We are happy people.
Very much.
Do I detect some disagreement?
And take care of yourself. We see that anything out there
My point was going
that's
to be
not there to inspire you
about the Genesis
and to bring you
those two
wisdom
moral ethics, the Iliad
and
the
good
Odyssey,
health,
points in
you don't
fact
need it.
in another direction to influence. And
Think
that
about it.
is, in
Sitting
fact,
on that
the
bar
Hittite
stool,
Empire, whose documents
is that bringing you
read
inspire?
very
Is that
easily,
bringing you
and there may well be
health,
independent
wealth,
confirmation
or
of the
inspiring you to do
historicity
better?
of some form of the Trojan War in those documents. And so what I'm really asking is, why is it that we're just really looking in that direction when we're talking about the origins of
We're gonna have to
Professor Clark?
when Alexander entered
take the lead,
Egypt,
get together,
he wrote home to
and
his
set
mother
up a strategy
and said,
for
"The
everything
last
that's going to go down, come down that pipe,
Greek gods began
and put in a plan.
and Zeus."
Like I said, I got a plan.
One of
And that plan, I might need a plan because
the oracle asked,
this affects everybody.
He said, 32.
Are we going to be there to help each other?
He said, in 20 years,
That we have to ask ourselves there. Can we help one another? This is a time for us to grow as a people and help our children to get through this, because they are expiring against them because they want them to go back into the fields. They're messing with their education, and they're messing with their mind through the media.
All right.
Now, if you want to get strong kids, don't introduce them to the TV or social media or anything until they are at least in the second grade.
My main concern is that
I know it's hard for people that's already got kids and stuff, because you take that TV away from them, oh man, you're gonna have a problem. But we can make sure we regulate what they watch. Though, are we watching inspiring educational programs, nature programs? All right, you guys, thank you for listening. Please comment. Please let us know if you're scared. Leave a comment and let me know if you're scared. And if you are, stop being scared. The Great Spirit got your back. All you got to do is want it. All of you have a wonderful day. Stay strong. We're going to make it. As always.